Oh, hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm the Etherian. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that my material has been unscripted at best. Oh, child's play. Now, you're wondering, what video are we doing today? We'll be reviewing the Disney Renaissance films. This is my setup here. You can see it's very different from the other one because it's on the exact opposite corner of my room. And I didn't want my closet to be in the view, so I put this curtain. Curtains are nice. I really hope you're not on something. Anyway, please enjoy my video, and you did give me an amazing idea. I'll leave it at that. Enjoy the video while I read about myself in my journal. Today was a great...
Previously in nature. Crikey!
Crikey, mate. Can you believe it? Rescuers Down Under is down at the bottom of the list? Yeah, indeed. It is at the bottom of the list because it is not my favorite of the bunch. You know, I always heard about like, oh, you need to watch this one. It's an underrated classic. Well, underrated, down underrated, down underrated, down under. Let me explain this, all right? Let me explain. The Rescuers Down Under likes to live down under the radar. It's forgettable. It's an okay film. If you like long, boring movies that are only an hour long, that somehow feel like 3 hours, like Avengers Endgame, but Avengers Endgame has so much more entertainment value to it so that it actually feels less than 3 hours, even though it is 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why Rescuers Down Under is at number 10.
Mountain.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all
The colors of the wind. Pocahontas has great music, has potential. I love the song Savages, but the only thing it lacks is the Disney magic. The problem was that it tried so hard to be another Disney princess movie that it forgot to be a Disney princess movie. Honestly, from 9 up, it's just a matter of opinion. Pocahontas had the right ideas but didn't pull through. It also likes to, puts a lot of time towards the animal side characters, which can be interesting sometimes. Sometimes being the key, but besides the downfalls, it is still a great movie. Colors of the Wind is a fantastic thing. You literally saw my rendition earlier. Yeah. Just based off its competition, it's ranked number 9. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will... You know what? Dishon on you, dishon on your cow, dishon! Mulan, a great Disney film. Mulan, a great Disney film with amazing characters, well-timed comedy, and fantastic music. Why it's not higher on the list? Well, you see, Disney made a lot of good films, especially during the Disney Renaissance. So when it came to choosing between who goes where, Mulan was pushed down for a few reasons. What Mulan suffers from is what is known as funny type thing. The humor is great. It's still good humor. But you know, it's kind of conflicting with donkey humor, with Mushu, sexist humor from the men, which, like, the movie itself is still amazing. But those things keep it from going any higher than I put it at rank 8. Yes, that's the ACL 8. What are you doing? It's for a video. Tarzan! This is a absolutely nostalgic film to me. I watched this all the time as a kid. The fun vine swinging, the crazy good music. You'll be in my heart. Yes, you shoot-a-doop-shoot-a-doop-shoot-a-doo-da-day. Catchy music all around. However, the music being very catchy also makes it the least musical of all the Disney musicals. Phil Collins sings everything. It's not exactly a musical, but it still does it in the best way that you've seen in any Disney film. Adding the music above it instead of integrating it kind of changes the mood of the movie. A movie that somewhat lacks and suffers from this is kind of the Phil Collins other movie, which was Brother Bear. Good movie, but it didn't incorporate it as well as Tarzan. Tarzan is a very, very good film with a very fun villain, maybe the most gruesome, because holy cow, that shadow just like is terrifying, but you know, still a great film, rated at 7, but still, Turk was a girl. All right, which one's next? Hercules? I can't do Hercules. I'm not fit enough. You know what this means? It's time to get fit. No, I'm gonna lose. Who but the gladiator? Me. Hercules. What a crazy film. Nothing of Hercules is historically accurate except for the fact that there were characters named Zeus, Hercules, and Hades. It does not follow the Hercules story at all, but it does give that Disney magic into Hercules. It does a very good job at giving you comedy, giving you great music, which, wow. Hercules is such a fun film. It does get a little sticky in the middle, I would say, a little sticky, but it gives you a fun training montage of him beating all the monsters up, and it also just gives a very unique version of all these characters. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Hercules. A great film, and it deserves number 7. 6. 6! Ow. I am so sorry. The Little Mermaid, the one that started it all, the one who started Disney Renaissance. This is when Disney finally realized, wow, this is how you make a Disney film. Wow. Except they should have realized that before, you know, when they had good Disney films,
what it required to be a good Disney film. I put Little Mermaid at number 5 because it has good music, well-constructed story. But, you know, it's a rough draft for the rest of the Disney Renaissance. Sets the tone for the rest of them. And the only reason it's so down below is because it does suffer from pacing a little bit. It's a great princess Disney film.
Simba. Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Father, isn't that a lot of land?
Oh, heck yeah, it is. We rich, son.
The Lion King, number 4. Wow. I might get some hate down in the comments. Woohoo! Hamlet, told by animals. Pretty accurate. It is a very well-made film with catchy music. The first half of Lion King is so good. Everything about it, the stakes, the storytelling, Scar actually gets through with his plan. That's the first time I've ever seen a Disney villain actually win. Lion King has a great first half with a heart-wrenching death scene. Second act, it rushes that baby through. It gets through that second half so quickly that it isn't satisfying. It does have a good villain with a good ending, but the second half kind of just lacks in a way that detracts from it a little bit. That first half of The Lion King is so good that it had to be number 4. So here it is. Number 7.
Won't resent, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there.
4 hours later.
Oh, my back.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Wow. When I watched this again, what a good film! It's so dark, no wonder I didn't like it as a kid. It is a dark film. It is one of the darkest Disney films there is besides Black Cauldron. But who watches that? The Black Cauldron. Gorgeous soundtrack. And just well-made film overall. Haunting visuals with Claude Frollo, the scariest villain there is, by far, taking stage and becoming the most intimidating, craziest Disney villain that you've ever seen. That really only suffers from one element, and one element only. It suffers from the gargoyles. Cut the cheese. No, I will not cut the cheese. You can't make me. Hunchback deserves 3rd place, or even higher in any other ratings, but I have two Disney films that are utterly perfect in my opinion.
One whose worth lies far within, a diamond in the rough.
Number 2! Aladdin! Aladdin has always been my favorite Disney film. Aladdin has great pacing, great comedic timing, fantastic characters, well-constructed story, and Robin Williams as the genie is the best casting I've ever seen in any film. Aladdin. A street rat that learns that what really matters is not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. Along with maybe Hunchback of Notre Dame and Beauty and the Beast, just maybe share a little bit of resemblance. It is the best Disney princess film, by far, with catchy music and an amazing cast. Aladdin's up there. But
What in the world could possibly be above that?
Before, little town full of little people.
What the heck's wrong with you people? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Just let me sleep.
Just one dream, nearly all your life.
Beauty and the Beast. Wow. Talk about a great film with a great cast, with a great story. Just gorgeous. The animation, flawless. You can see emotion in the characters' eyes. In an animated film, they managed to capture emotion in an animated character's eyes. How do you do that? How? Not to mention, it's a tale as old as time. With in this film, they make it purposefully that the villain of the film is the good-looking prince-like type character. And they made the person who's actually good a huge, hairy, monstrous beast. So relatable! You want to punch Gaston in the face so much, but you can't help laugh at him because he's so cringy! And that's why Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney Renaissance film. I love Disney. Oh, that was a very interesting video, wasn't it? Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button if you really were tickled at the funny bone. And if you click that little bell icon right next to the subscribe button, that will make sure that you are notified every time I make another video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please consider watching this video of me ranking all 23 Pixar films from best to worst. It was my first video, so it's a little rough, but, you know, it was fun. Either way, yeah. And over here, if you are really interested in TikTok, you can watch the compilation of some of my favorite TikToks I've ever made, right there. Or, you know, lip-synced. TikTok's a little bit of both. Content, lip-syncing, no actual talent. Anyway, thank you for watching, and let's go, Ethereans.